The Arctic, a realm of ice and snow, home to magnificent creatures like the polar bear. This frozen wilderness is changing at an alarming rate. Temperatures are rising faster here than anywhere else on Earth. The once vast expanse of sea ice, vital for polar bears, is shrinking dramatically. Polar bears rely on sea ice as a platform to hunt seals, their primary food source. As the ice melts earlier in the spring and forms later in the autumn, polar bears are left with less time to hunt. This shortage of hunting grounds has dire consequences, leading to starvation and a decline in polar bear populations. The Arctic is a delicate ecosystem, finely balanced over millennia. The rapid changes we are witnessing threaten to disrupt this balance, putting the survival of polar bears and other Arctic species at risk. The fate of the Arctic is a stark warning to us all. Amidst the concerning news from the Arctic, a glimmer of hope emerges. In southeast Greenland, a unique population of polar bears has been discovered. These bears are surviving in a region with limited access to sea ice, defying the odds stacked against them. Scientists have been studying this isolated group, intrigued by their ability to persist in an environment vastly different from that of their Arctic counterparts. Their findings offer a fascinating glimpse into the adaptability of these remarkable creatures. This discovery is not just a scientific curiosity, it provides a beacon of hope for the future of polar bears. By understanding how these bears have adapted, we can gain valuable insights into the potential for resilience in the face of climate change. The secret to the Greenland polar bear's survival lies in their remarkable ability to adapt. Unlike other polar bear populations, these bears have learned to hunt seals on freshwater ice. Glaciers, which terminate in fjords along the Greenland coast, provide a unique hunting ground. These bears have become adept at utilizing this freshwater ice platform. They wait patiently near glacial ice, ambushing seals that come up for air. This adaptation demonstrates the polar bear's intelligence and resourcefulness, showcasing their ability to adjust to changing conditions. This shift in hunting strategy is a testament to the polar bear's evolutionary prowess. It highlights their capacity for innovation and adaptability, traits that may prove crucial for their survival in a changing world. Section 4. A unique genetic heritage. Genetic studies have revealed that the Greenland polar bears are genetically distinct from other polar bear populations. This isolation, coupled with their unique environment, has led to the development of distinct genetic traits. These genetic differences likely contribute to their ability to thrive in this challenging environment. Scientists believe that these genetic adaptations may have developed over hundreds of years. This timescale highlights the long process of natural selection and adaptation, a process that is now being challenged by the rapid pace of climate change. While this genetic uniqueness is a testament to their resilience, it also underscores their vulnerability. The Greenland polar bears are a small, isolated population, making them particularly susceptible to environmental changes. Section 5. The unrelenting threat of climate change. The discovery of the Greenland polar bears offers a glimmer of hope, but it is crucial to remember that climate change remains an existential threat to all polar bear populations. The shrinking sea ice, their primary hunting ground, poses the most significant challenge. The Arctic is warming at twice the rate of the rest of the planet, says Dr. Stephen Amstrup, chief scientist at Polar Bears International. This rapid warming is causing the sea ice to melt at an alarming rate, putting polar bears at risk. The Greenland polar bears, despite their adaptations, are not immune to these changes. The continued loss of sea ice will likely impact their hunting grounds and food sources, even in their glacial refuge. Section 6. A call for conservation. The plight of the polar bear is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our planet. The fate of these magnificent creatures is inextricably linked to our actions. We have a collective responsibility to protect them and their fragile Arctic home. Conservation efforts are crucial. This includes reducing greenhouse gas emissions, supporting research and monitoring programs, and protecting critical polar bear habitats. International cooperation is essential. as the Arctic transcends national boundaries. We need to act now, urges Dr. Amstrup. Reducing our carbon footprint is the single most important thing we can do to help polar bears and mitigate the impacts of climate change. Section 7. Our shared responsibility. The story of the Greenland polar bears is a testament to the power of adaptation, but it is also a stark warning. We cannot rely on adaptation alone to save this iconic species. The future of polar bears, and indeed the health of our planet, depends on our collective action on climate change. Let the resilience of the Greenland polar bears inspire us. Let their story serve as a call to action. We must act urgently and decisively to address climate change for the sake of polar bears and for the future of life on Earth. The time for complacency is over. The time for action is now. Let us work together to ensure that these magnificent creatures continue to roam the Arctic wilderness for generations to come.